Hello, hello, hello. Surprise! I ended up streaming anyway. Hello, Crow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing all right. Lurking as you are with the capybara emote. I'm glad to see it still working. Oh, I honestly didn't think I'd make it home in time. I thought me and my wife would actually be there for like hours and hours, but good God, Hyper Japan is a clusterfuck. And I mean that in a good way, but at the same time, good Lord, it got so crowded so quickly. Oh my goodness. It was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. I mean, it was fun, but my God, it simply just got so claustrophobic. Which is normal for conventions, I know, but you know when you get so claustrophobic, you just literally cannot move your arms. And people are just shoving or almost climbing over you just to pick up something. That's how bad it got for us. So in the end, we thought, nope, not having any of that. Anyway, let's see. Will my Steam Deck work? That is the question. Nope. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, good golly gumdrops. Did you forget to move from your starting screen? No, I do that every so often, dead man. Hello, my friend. No, I sometimes start the stream for a couple of seconds, like at the starting screen, and then I just come back to here. It's an old habit of mine. It's not like I'm forgetting. Am I? More on that another time. But how is everyone doing today? How has everyone's Saturday been? Just holy crap! A subscription at this early in the stream. Good Lord, Carmen. Thank you so much. Holy crap, I didn't expect that for today. Blimey. I hope I'm saying the names right, because I'm learning that I'm mispronouncing and misspelling everyone's names lately. Oh, but thank you so much for the subscription. My goodness. At least that works. I wonder if the tip thing works now, because I remember the tip box seems to have glitched every so often. But my goodness, Hyper Japan was amazing. Got to eat some... It's pronounced Cayman. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Deadman, for that. Oh, it's always good to see that. Yeah, you certainly know how to pronounce names. Well, I'm sorry. With the name that has the K-A-M-E-N, I keep looking at thinking, is he a fan of Kamen Rider? But still, my apologies on that one. But still, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, God. Speaking of which, I saw so many... For a convention that is simply centered around Japan, you'd think that people would like not cosplay and just go and wear kimonos and stuff like that to kind of celebrate that. But no, everyone was in dress up for animes. Surprisingly enough, tokusatsu as well, and someone was dressed as a Gundam. I'm so annoyed that I didn't get a picture, but it was only I annoyingly saw it from a glance and then never, because of how claustrophobic it got, I could not get a picture. And I'm so annoyed because it looked amazing. And there was even a Halo cosplayer there. That was a weird thing to see, I must admit, for a Japanese convention. But I was just saying, how is everyone's Saturday? Because as you've just probably heard, I had a fun time at the convention, but incredibly knackering. So at the moment, my chair is kind of in that relaxed position where I'm kind of laying my feet up for a bit. Because where the convention was the... oh, God, what was it? it was the Olympia, and it was it's a massive area. Brilliant for walking if you want to lose a bit of weight, which I hope I have. It's been a chilled one here so far. Hopefully yours will be chilled from the... Oh, I'm hoping so. Hello, Ray. Oh, snuggled up with capybaras. How you doing, Ray? Oh, I am definitely going to be chilling today for the rest of this, while also sharing some of my goodies, as well as chat to no end. But also just... Well, I hope I relax. Also, I discovered a food that I didn't expect that I would kind of be a bit mixed on down there. Been better, but been worse. Oh, bless you. Well, just sit back, relax, Ray, and listen to this strange Scotsman rant and moan and all that. Fries? Ah, Juicy, welcome. And yes, it is in fact fries. You are not... I know you were joking with that, but no, it is a thing. It is actually a thing. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can get the... I wonder if this will actually work. Because I haven't actually set this up properly. It does, in fact, involve fries. Let's see. I just rolled a nat tray. You certainly did. I don't even think you meant to. You just rolled it and it went, yeah, I'll give you one. Did it just download the one picture? Yes, it did. Ah, there we go. Right. Has anyone heard, and this is the terminology for it, long fries? I'm not even joking when I say this out loud. Long fries. Someone rolled nat 20. Who rolled a nat 1? Probably me. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I had never heard of it. I didn't even know fries could be, forgive me, this mahoosive. Why is it? Oh, it's not letting me show both of them at the same time. That's annoying. Define long? Well, I'm about to show you, dead man. You. Now, I'm just going to show it this way because it'll be... Haven't heard of them, but I assume they are delicious and long. Careful how you put that, Ray. Be careful how you put that. Breadsticks in a potato disguise? Probably not. But here is what they look like. Look at the size of them. These are long fries. I'm talking about actual fries and not... Oh, don't worry, Ray. I'm joking around. But yes. Did you get fries from the ramen place again? No, they didn't have ramen. They did not have a booth for ramen. I'm so annoyed. But I did have a katsu curry. So I had something. But yes. And I want... Well, just to give you an idea of how long they were in compared to my fingers... This is the dumbest photo of me. This is... Look at the size. And to explain this image, Tina basically said it's like watching you play a flute before eating. This is by far one of my favourite pictures of myself, and it's so dumb. Oh, God. The face screams, I don't know what is really. It certainly does. I did not believe anyone when I saw it, because the food stands hi Dopey Wally Face. Hello Silver, welcome. Yes, I'm pretty confused on long fries. This is a foreign thing for me. But there's my actual dish right there. But I had to try this. My goodness. It was certainly something. I will say, like any fries, it was just French fries, but just longer. So it wasn't really that bad, but I'll be honest. They didn't have many options with it. So it was kind of just there, if that makes sense. Like, there was no, like, anything. Breaking news, local British man found longest Silver, you'd better change that word, yeah, man. I may live in Britain, but I am far from being British. I don't care, it's the same thing. Because I know Deadman will make a comment in a second about it. Oh my goodness. But I'll tell you what, the other bits of food were just spot on. Really, really delicious. And the rest of it was just brilliant. One thing I will say is, because at Hyper Japan, they sell a lot of drinks. And we did get some sake. Some sparkling sake, which is just so good. And because they gave out free samples, my wife and I were having a good time. We were just running around like headless chickens, in other words. But also, I got myself some orange squash. And it's one of the purest oranges I've ever had. Like, orange drink. It is so good. So good. So I'm having that for my stream. And I got a bit of bag of goodies. Unfortunately, I will say, most of the goodies are downstairs. Because believe it or not, Bayashi, no less. Yeah, indeed. They had so many capybaras. Like capybara stuff. I'm not even joking or exaggerating here. When I went around the booths, there was just so many like artists and designers that had capybara stuff. So they're currently downstairs being guarded because my wife fell in love with all of them. So all I've got is in my bag of goodies, all the bits that I brought. And compared to her, I am a bit... They didn't have a lot, if I'm being honest for myself, but they did have a lot of figurines, but the price tags on most of them were a bit... Nice for your wife. Yeah, no, we're both big fans of cappies and of capybaras. I probably might bring them up at some point, see how the night goes. But yeah, essentially, this is just a chat/catch-up bit. And who knows, I might have people join in the chat at some point just to make it a bit more entertaining. Oh, God. Oh, God, my eyes. It's all gone cozy. Hello, Moon. Welcome. How you doing? How's your eyes? What a way to enter. Good God. But welcome. The moon spirit rises. That's my favourite entrance for you, my friend. And there was even one little thing that I was surprised I got caught to, but it might determine some future things to happen to me. I won't reveal too much yet because I'm still thinking about actually accepting the offer. And that's as much as I will reveal. Whalley and his wife wandering around exhausted during shopping. Want to go home? Yeah, shop fever. Get your capybara merch here. Whalley and his wife look at each other. Scratch that. It felt, there was actually a booth like that where we were actually thinking of like, okay, we're done. And then we saw another booth and it was like, oh, these are kind of cute. And Tina went, capybaras. And I went, so yeah. I'm so used to generic cyberpunk purple that I've yet to adjust to the change. Yeah, I know. The comfy aesthetic is a bit dropping a little bit, but it's a welcome change. Oh yeah, recently my real life friend started streaming. Hey, brilliant! That's good to hear. Are they just doing what I do? Are they trying PNG tuber, VTuber, and stuff like that? Silver. Ooh, excuse me, I lost my breath there. I lost my voice. That's not good. What is going on? Who's pinging me on Discord? Ah. I was going to say, I thought someone was pinging me on Discord. You're welcome. How you doing, lad? We're talking about a job offer? Not just the job. But I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to jinx it. But that's as much as I'm giving away of what happened while I was at Hyper Japan. But it was promising. Mainly using their voice while playing Dead for Dead. That's fair enough. Got to start somewhere. For me, I always just, well, as we all know, I love to show my face. So, yes. If you want me to reveal all about this new opportunity... Ray and Crow are just... What's with the capybara knife threats? Is that what you're... Are you wanting more spoilers? Are you looking for more gossip, you two? Good golly gumdrops. Oh my god, what is this? Oops, that's not it. Just take that out first. Pinging you on Discord, you say, be right back, just grab and transport. Oh my god. I tend to get messages on Discord whenever I'm streaming. It just happens. Yep, you're abusing your power too much, Ray. Oh, but how you doing, I don't know if I asked you that. On the topic of cappies, is it them that have the ultra dense rear, or is it that other animal with those there? I think that's the other animals, Juicy. That's the other animals. Capybara's fur is really dense. But when I say dense, it's really, really thick. It's like, you know, a brush end of a broom, like the really old ones. It's like putting your hand on one of those. It's not too rough, but it's rough enough to make you feel like, am I stroking a broom? But they need that sort of coat because it helps them to dry quicker and it helps them to be a bit more agile in the water when they're swimming. Yeah, it's the wombat. Yeah. I thought it was that because, yeah, capybaras don't do sort of things like that. I'm doing well, but this week is one of adjustment. Got my diploma last week. Whoop, whoop. I've had the fortune of finding a job. Blimey, you're doing well. In a public green work. But it's been hitting me more how different my life will be now and the responsibilities of caring for myself. God bless. Anxiety spiked this week because of it, which I normally don't really have. But I have the fortune of people around me to help me forward and have faith. I'm really glad to hear that, and I wish you nothing more than the best of luck. Honestly, it is a scary step. Big changes like that always are. But the fact that you have so many people with you to look out for you is the best thing to hear. So I'd be very worried sick about you. I care about you. I care about everyone in chat. I care about everyone who I've gotten to know. Which reminds me, I need to show a badge to a particular someone. Oh, actually, Crow, you're one of them. And Deadman, if you could let a certain person know, because I know she's having a bit of a quiet time and everything, but hang on. I only say that out loud because this is one of the things I got. Capybara! Capybaras with the crow and cat creature from K-pop Demon Hunters. Look at this. The moment I saw it, I had to get it. Look at this beauty. Oh, my camera's not showing it properly, but yeah. This thing is so cool. Pretty much, yeah. I literally saw this and I thought of my new friends and everything, and I just saw that and I thought, this is us in chat. It's so good. I'm in an incredibly fortunate position and hope such blessing. Good dear. Whalley dude sent you a Megatron meme and nice K-pop Demon Hunter. Yeah, and the fact that it's even got a capybara with the crow sitting on top of the capybara is adorable. Ooh, what have we got? My queen! I told you to stop calling me that. Yes. Very moist. Oh, no, I wish I didn't read that now. That looks so cute. Guess I better see K-pop Demon Hunters then? Yes, you should, Moon. Yes, you should. It's a really good movie. I might as well leave this here because I've got another little guy that I got from there. I won't reveal him too much. Who's a queen? Oh, there's a 3D animated series called Transformers Beast Wars. And one of the characters is a transformer that transforms from an ant. And as ants have queens, Megatron was the queen to him. So every episode, he was literally referred to, instead of Lord Megatron or anything, he went, my queen. And it's like... And Megatron just accepts it. He's like, a bit on the nose, but I enjoy it. God, that Megatron is amazing. Tell you what, I notice in the cup is dripping. T-Rex Megatron Queen, yeah. I love how he just accepts it. I know he gets annoyed in some episodes, but he kind of just rolls with it. Very progressive of Megatron when you think about it. At least that Megatron. I suppose Cybertronians don't have biological sexes, so he can roll with it. Kind of. It was a very kind of early 2000s, so there was a joke about it, but it wasn't said in a bad way. It was more like off the time, if you know what I mean. But it has been years since I've actually sat down and watched it properly, so... Oh, excuse me. Lord knows. I'm probably misremembering it. Oh, how did I know you were a Black Arachnia fan? How did I know, Silver? But then again, you do look like that sort. You do come across as that sort of person. But Cybertronians don't technically have biology, but mechology? Ugh, it's one of those iffy ones. I'm not a Transformers fan per se. The closest to a Transformer fan I am is, funny enough, with Beast Wars. And for all intents and purposes, Beast Machines. Because I have a soft spot for that series. But, yeah. That's as much of a Transformers fan I am. Anything else from like the original series to the newer series, including the new movie, my brain's like, meow. We're all kings and queens here. You damn right. You're goddamn right we are. Oh God. Anyway, I think it's time for me to show off my spoils. Yeah. Right. I shall show. I've already shown. I had to Google Black Arachnia for the first picture. Was a thumbnail for YouTube. I see. Yeah, but it gets weird. I like Transformers enough, but not enough to go into pointless philosophical questions like, do these robots have... Yeah, it's best not. But yeah, I'll begin showing off my spoils of stuff. As everyone just saw, I got this lovely little pin, which I will probably be bringing to a certain event in September. Next up is a very sad one, but I love the pens in Japan. So I got one of these really cool biro pens. Uniball. Well, one of those like expert mangaka pens that they use. So I'll be using one of those. I don't know why, but at the moment I saw them, I was like, mine. Because as people may remember, I love writing. So something like that is just like, I need that. Good thing there are no 70. Fair. Oh, wow. Japanese stationery, are you rich? I wish I was rich. Good God. If I could get everyone in chat to just... The only way I think I could be technically rich is if I can get everyone in chat to just subscribe/donate to me right now. This very second. But please don't. I will be crying. Mangaka pens. Best I got is a pencil if and when decide to draw again. Well, I'll give you this. They are a little pricey, because would you believe this was 10 quid? This was a tenner for me. For a pack of 12. It's a bit ridiculous, but there you go. If they were, I'd be wondering if they made a deal with that. I just see someone go, I do not trust that. Japanese stationery is expensive as hell, from what I've heard. It can be. It depends on the shop you go. Wait, 10? Yeah, 10. Well, 10 quid for a pack of 12. I call that a good bargain, really. I would have got another one, but I'm not paying 20 quid for, like, 2 packs of 12s. That would be a bit of a jump. Next up on our list, I'll save this little guy in a minute, is a bit of a sad one, because I have never seen anyone else mention this or mention they are a fan of this show. And then I saw a booth, and I immediately started talking to this poor guy for 2 hours straight. I'm going to show my age slightly, but there was a series, an animated TV show based around the Three Musketeers called D'Artagnan and the Three Muskehounds. And it is exactly how you hear it. It is the world of musketeers, but anthropomorphic. It's a great show, very adult in a lot of ways for a kids program. Like, stupidly adult in a lot of ways. That's a bargain, to be honest. Here's an Amazon. Yeah, they are ridiculously priced in some bits. Yeah. Not Mickey Mouse, no. And this person drew the main character, D'Artagnan, or as he's known in the animated show, Dogtagnan. Yeah, no, not only just gets shot, stabbed as well. They go adult in a lot of things. But yeah, this person drew the character from it. And I implore you... Yeah, no, it is literally just how it is. But there's no dash between the dog. like the D'Artagnan. There is literally, it's just called Dogtagnan. Yeah, I know. I literally looked at it and I went, is that fucking Dogtagnan? And I felt sorry for Tina and everyone else that was there. I kind of pushed everyone out of the way just to get a look, and it's just so good. Yeah, it is a really good show. Must be a UK thing because I ain't never heard of the show. Closest thing I could oh yeah, no, that it's a similar animation between the two. It is literally one of those animated shows that was, I think, primarily European. But if you look up Dogtagnan and the Three Muskehounds, because of how old the series is, it is literally free on YouTube. And the same company even did an animated TV show based around the world in 80 days, but with anthropomorphic. And that's another favourite show. So I got to talk to the artist about this and that. And honestly, it was just great to finally see someone with this artwork. So I'll be framing that at some point. Was it done by the same people who did Redwall? I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to look at their company history at some point. Hell, I might even do a video on it. If people really want me to, I'd love to talk about the series as well as the other one. But I'm not sure if they did Redwall. I'd have to actually look that up. And, excuse me. What's cool about the animated team is they actually got people, like a lot of cartoons from that time period, they actually got a lot of animators from Japan to animate the series. And you could really tell in some shots. Like, you could tell when it's animated by a Western animation because it's very kind of not stilted, but you know the difference. Like, they're still moving, it's still fluent, but when a Japanese animator is animating it, it just goes up 10. So yeah, a lot of, even though I think the company is Spanish. I'd have to re-look at the history of the company. But they did ask a lot of animation studios in Japan to help animate certain episodes and certain bits. And it's really cool. Like, some of the shots you watch in it, you're like, whoa. It is really cool. What's that? Oh yeah, there's only 2 more. Next up is this little guy. Because I saw him, there were plenty more, but I couldn't resist him. I got another Digimon. Gabbleman. Any Digimon fans in the chat? Look at him. He is so cute. It's 3D printed, but the guy has drawn them really, like, got the color schemes and everything. It is really cool. That's one look. Yeah. Ah, Silver loves Gabbleman. Yes. Classic. Yeah. Don't know the slightest about Digimon, but he looks cool. Look him up. I think you'll love him because he's literally a wolf. And the fur is not his actual fur. It's a coat that he grows into. And he's an absolute adorable little bean. There were other Digimon, but 20 quid. I know it's 3D printed, but £20 for this? Asking a bit of a jump, but I think he's worth it. I love the little guy. The only thing I remember about Gabbleman is him removing his pelt to put on his strap. Yeah, he helped to keep him warm. This is the coat he was wearing, and he can remove it. But in his later evolved forms, he can't. That is literally him. What's Digimon enough? Not the big fan, but I like them enough. But yeah, Gabumon is cool, but I like Ultimate. Yeah, their later evolved forms are awesome. I like him more because of the monstrous aspect than being a wolf. He seems to have a... Yeah, a lot of Digimon, like the earlier ones, have a very dinosaur aesthetic. if you look at the first season, hell, even the first like creations from its Tamagotchi years, you can kind of see a more dinosaur aspect. Oh, Jesus. And it's really well done. I love him. I love this little guy. He's going to find a home somewhere. Just put him over here for the minute. What was the dinosaur aesthetic? There's a lot, really, because there is literally one that is a dinosaur, and then there's like certain other characters that are based around like other things like insects, robots, and that. But in like early drafts, like with Garbamon, Agumon, and various others, they have a very dinosaur aesthetic, or even reptilian aesthetic. I like the plant. That was the woman in red coat and purple hat. You'd have to be a bit more specific, GC. There's quite a lot of very risque Digimon. Yeah, they did go that part. So I just got free crisps. You just got free crisps? Where the hell is my crisp? Tarantomon or Machine? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I believe that's the ones I'm talking about. Spider... What am I reading, Silver? Spider Mum Whalley? What the fuck? No, the plant was green. The trainer had a red... Oh, Mimi. Yes, and her Digimon evolves into like a plant aesthetic character. I can't remember her Mega Evolution because, unfortunately, at the show, they just used their ultimates. But yeah. Wait a second. And did Digimon that start looking like humanoids in anime Fantasy Warriors? Yes, they do actually get... later on during the series, as well as later on during its lifespan, they did come a bit more humanoid. They did become very humanoid in a lot of cases, which isn't bad, but I do miss some of their earlier designs. All the drinks, just around a couple of guys, just stuck it out. Oh. Fair enough. Free crisps. Who gives a damn? Now, of course, there was a booth of figurines. The red dress and purple hat lady is... Oh, yeah, from the second season. I thought you were talking about... Who am I reading for that? Sorry, I'm getting confused with different chats. But where was I? Oh, yeah. So essentially, there was a booth full of anime figurines. There was a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figurines. So, I was determined to at least buy one figurine. But because I already have 3 Jolene figures, my wife Tina... Oh, did you hear that in a Scottish accent? That sounds disgusting. But I was not allowed to buy any more Jolene. You're going to say Jojo. I was not allowed to buy Jolene, but I was allowed to buy anything else. So, I got Jotaro with Star Platinum. I got this, buddy. It's so cool. This is what it... And it even comes with another stand. So I'm going to find a home for that. So, yeah. I was not allowed to buy Jolie, but your wife made sure of that. Yes, she made 100%. She jokes about it, but there are times I do feel like, is she joking? Stand off. Oh, God. Dear me. Oh, dear me. But yeah. So unfortunately, that is all of them. I was thinking of opening this up on stream, but I wonder if I should leave that to myself. Can I even open this already? Oh, I can open this. I thought it would be sellotaped. That's not very safe. Okay. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Wait, if you can't buy it, then can we gift it you? can we gift you it if she reads this? Yes. No, I'm joking. Please don't. But surprisingly enough, because I was looking for specific figurines, they didn't have any Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts figurines. They had other figurines, including some very questionable figurines, especially when there were kids running around. But they didn't have any, like... They had other game figurines, but they didn't have any Final Fantasy or even Kingdom Hearts figurines. There was a lot of stalls with, like, artworks and stickers and, you know, badges and stuff like that. But there was no figurines for any Final Fantasy characters or even, like, Kingdom Hearts characters. And I was so sad because I really wanted to find something Kingdom Hearts related. Believe me, if my boyfriend had figures of a certain anime lady, I'd be putting a limit on his collection too. Unless he puts a limit on my certain anime figurine collection, then we're even. Since I have 3 of him. Ah, fair enough. Does any of your Jolene figures have flaming locks or amber in hair? Well... There's 3. It's the same one, but in different colour schemes. So, you tell me. Some very questionable figurines. Cure figurine of Mickey Mouse in an archery sign. God. Oh, you nearly gave... I think you nearly gave your, like, a moment of, like... Wait, you got a point? When did I not hear that? Sure, I bet you were lucky for Aqua, not just... Yes. Yes, I was. But let's be real, the only figurines that seem to be sold at the moment is between Sora, Roxas, sometimes Kairi, Riku, and all the rest. I'd be lucky if I ever get an Aqua figure. Yeah, no, there was not even a Roxas figure. There was literally no figurines whatsoever. I even asked the guy who was selling the JoJo figurines, saying, hey, have you got any Kingdom Hearts ones out there? Or even Final Fantasy? And he just went, no, we don't sell those. And I thought, what? You have other games? I'm just sitting here making Dolly Parton jokes until Whalley hates me. Charming. Ooh, excuse me. I think your wife would... No, she wouldn't, because I own no Aqua figurines. I literally don't own a single sausage of... Let me rephrase that. I do not own a single figurine of Aqua. So yeah. I need one for her to put a limit on. And put the Aqua figurine in a locked safe. Oh my god. Sure, just wait until you get a free... just to eve out Jolene. Now you got me imagining a sausage and... I knew that was happening. I knew that was going to happen. I should be careful of what I say with you, chat. You just take everything out of bloody context. But yeah, that's essentially... You know what? Feck it. Let's do a box opening stream. I'm looking at this figurine box and I've just opened it, so... Jesus Christ, this is... Just put a bottle of water on the base then. Oh my god. Now imagine Aqua I did not need that image, yo. I mean, I did, but... Why is my music stopped? There it is. Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, I know it's not the weird image, but... It's an image. Wow. Okay, they were genuinely secure. Yamido. The music stopped the moment you braced. I know, that was really good timing. Are we always looking up the possibility of such a thing? I swear to God, if any artist in chat starts drawing that, I'm putting it in a secret folder. No. Oh, and oh, my Amazon has Aqua collections. I'd rather not see. Hide spray bottle. Fix. Or both. I am sorry. No, you're not. You're not sorry at all. Good Lord, let's see if we can get... I'll give them this. They've really secured these figurines. Good Lord. Have they seriously done one of those double knot whammies on these? Yes, they have. I've got scissors. I do have scissors. Ah! Nothing against scissors can... You can't stop me, I have scissors. That's a weird sentence to say out loud on stream. Double knot of paid worries about access spray. Yeah, that's always a way. No idea where to get the... oh, there's some really cool Aqua figures online images on search. Yeah, I've seen them. I need to have a look. There are figurines I wanted back in the day, but scalpers managed to... I'm not that guy, but seriously, screw scalpers. They just ruin the fun out of anything. They take the fun out of everything. Can I get it? Oh. Oh, wow, the chain moves and everything. There's Jotaro. And his chain moves. His actual chain moves on his jacket. It's so cool. Let's get Star Platinum out. Oh my God, they've actually bound his hands. Why have they got the M. Bison pose going on? Kind of. Good God, you can't even... Ah! There we go. Star Platinum with bound hands, yeah. Next episode of JoJo's Bizarre Dungeon. Oh my God, that would be a weird episode. In fact, I think that was a sort of episode. Because let's face it, there's a reason it's called Bizarre. I think I've freed Star Platinum. Christ. He's really in there. Come on. Jesus. You literally have to... Oh, there we go. Oh my god, he moves. He can... Oh my god, this is an actual like an actual moving figurine. So you could actually move him. Yes, you could take that out of context. That's a thing that you get clipped out of... Juicy, a lot of people have taken a lot of my stuff out of context. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't help that my hand's off screen. I'm doing this for context. Yeah, no, he's an actual figurine. That you can move his arms and legs and everything. That's insane. I didn't know you could actually move him, if I'm being honest. It didn't say anything about him being moved. Hang on. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything. It's just literally just poses. Oh, you can even switch his hands out. Cool. Star Platinum with the hand ability. If you know that stand. That would be a terrifying thing. Not only is he super fast and can freeze time up to 5 seconds, he steals people's abilities. He has the hands ability. And there's the free one. The Fool. Nice. What does the hand do? Is it some kind of kinetic grab? Sort of. It can bring objects and erase objects. So it can remove the space that the hand moves to. As in, say like, what's the best image? Say like I got a football in my hand, right? Say like I got a football in my hand, and I used the stand ability, the hand, which is his right hand, to erase the space, which is where the ball is. That ball is gone. In other words, it never existed. Like it fundamentally removes its existence. And another part of its ability, and when I say it removes the space where it is, say like you're about a couple of distance away from him. All I'd have to do is get the hand to do that to thin air, and you're suddenly pulled towards him. So in other words, you wouldn't be able to run very far if the user was smart enough to use it. And let's face it, that poor guy is not a great... like the attack team with the hand in JoJo games. Yeah. It sounds really bad for the user that actually has that stand ability. He is not the most brightest character, but I swear to God, if he had any ounce of massive intelligence, he'd be feckin' terrifying. Oh, it's got this little stand. And it's in the shape of a heart. Oh, but that means I have to ruin the background. Oh. I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, it's got here, you can change and remove hands, which is cool. To answer your question earlier, this creature is another stand. It is called the Fool. And it is a stand that belongs to a dog called Iggy. And essentially, it's a stand made of sand. God, that's a sentence. Sand. The full, yeah, because every stand is named after a tarot card. Like, one of the tarot cards is Star Platinum. The other tarot card is the World, that's why. The other is Magician's Red. Like, they don't actually copy the names completely, but kind of are based around it. Oh, they're named after music titles as well. It's literally a whole run. It's literally a whole run of it. I still think Rohan's stand is the coolest. Ah, Heaven's Gate. Yeah, Heaven's Gate stand is quite a unique one. Yeah, I definitely need to find you guys a home. I know what I'm doing later on tomorrow. Or this evening, depending on how long I go for streaming. Just put those there. But yeah, that's fundamentally everything that I brought from Hyper Japan. I would have brought more, but yeah. Thanks for explaining. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I love explaining JoJo. But then I love explaining everything I'm hyper fixated on. It started with Hamon, then became tarot cards, and then band/songs. Pretty much. It's all in between. But then Hamon was a breathing technique than anything else. But yeah, no, Araki names a lot of his characters, stands, and various abilities after certain bands or certain things. Because he didn't start naming the stands after bands until roughly a quarter after part 3. So I think it was roughly at the end of part 3 and beginning of part 4 where the band names sort of came into stand abilities. Or stand names, I should say. But yeah, no. They are great characters. And it's the reason why it's one of my favourite animes of all time. In fact, I think it is the favourite anime of all time for me. Although, I'm still doing catch-up on a lot of animes lately because I still haven't seen Solo Leveling, which I know a certain someone is probably kicking me, mentally speaking, because I haven't watched it. But then again, I've been playing catch-up on a lot of stuff lately. I just get to a point where I just don't know where to start anymore with certain things. But I do need to pick up on some animes. I've been slacking. Then again, I've been reading manga lately. I've been reading a lot of mangas. Any anime you are particularly excited about trying? I recently watched an episode of The Big O, which I believe you recommended. Yeah. Solo Leveling is one of them. I might actually have to bring up my watch list on that. Yeah, because you have the Pillarmen being AC/DC. Wow. Yeah, and yeah, there's so many. Wamu. And Cars. And then you are REO Speedwagon. Yeah. Robert E.O. Speedwagon. Good old Speedwagon. Where's my watch list? Here it is. So Solo Leveling, I'm looking forward to finally starting. I will just say very quickly, I am looking forward to season 3 of Mushoku Tensei and Ishikai, which I'm really excited about, but I have to wait until next year for that one. Honestly, if you haven't, watched Grand Blue is a divine anime. Oh, that one, yeah. That's not a bad one. What else am I looking forward to? Because I've been reading the manga, I am looking forward to finally watching, and this is the title because it's one of those animes that's a bit of a, not weird one, but it's got a weird premise, but it's kind of adorable. Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I won't lie, I'm kind of going through my romance anime / mangas. So I've been kind of catching up on a lot of romance mangas and animes. Could say Bizarre Miss Elf. Oh my fucking God, Silver. What's some old anime that have stuck with you? Ooh, where do I begin? Where do I even begin with that? One of the oldest animes that I remember, well, old, is, I could say Pokemon and Digimon, but I'd be lying because while I love Pokemon, it wasn't that influential to me. In fact, I got bored of Pokemon. Digimon stayed with me because of its differences and uniqueness, so I could say technically. And I could say like any of the other old animes like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, Naruto and all that kind of thing. But one anime that I still, to this day, recommend people to read, mainly because the anime just doesn't go too far with it, is Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. And they are the creators of that anime and / manga are Clamp, who are famous for making the Cardcaptor Sakura series and various others. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles combines as like a crossover series. And it's so good. It is so good and so heavily underrated. And while I would recommend the anime because it is good as well as the OVA series, the manga just starts and finish, and it's so good. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the chat. I do apologize. Naruto, Bleach. Would you believe I couldn't get into Bleach? I could not get into it, even though the premise is so cool. Hunter x Hunter, I need to watch that / read it. Attack on Titan, I could throw away in a ditch. Sorry, I'm not a fan. Kiku Hitman Reborn, I need to rewatch that. Gundam Wing. Peak Gundam series. Sorry, I love Gundam Wing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Brilliant. One Piece, Death Note, the OVAs, yeah. There are original. You got so tongue-tied that you combined OVA. Oh, did I? Sorry, OVA series. There we go. There you go. I've corrected it. Now no one can bring it up otherwise. Interesting that you dislike Attack on Titan. Why is that, if I may ask? I just don't like it. Like 100%. I just don't like it. I watched 3 episodes. And while the world, characters, and overall atmosphere was really impressive, I just couldn't finish watching it. So I thought, okay, well, I usually go to the manga if I can't get into an anime series. I couldn't even get past... no, I tell a lie. I got up to volume 5 in the manga. But honestly, I just dropped it. Because in the end, I just realized that it wasn't for me. Which is weird because giant feckin' monsters should be my thing because I'm a Power Rangers fan. Something like that should be up my street, but it isn't. I just do not like Attack on Titan. Anyone who does like it, I am not judging. If you love it, brilliant. Just not for me. Whalley watching over him hanging a medal picture of a... I just labeled all my top ones that I consider old. Demon Slayer. Yeah, I can see why. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho's got its premise. Oh, Fruit Basket's not that bad either. I don't mind Fruit Basket. Anime I've been meaning to get into is Days, Fate Series, Demon Slayer, and Delicious Dungeon. Delicious Dungeon looks really good. I do need to get into that at some point. Ooh, excuse me. When you describe it like that, it made me think Attack on Titan is just a shitty kaiju with flesh manic. It is. People describe... I'm not joking when I say that Attack on Titan is technically a mecha anime. Or a kaiju anime. Because you literally have people transforming into giants. And their consciousness / real body is in those giant bodies. It's a mech anime. So that's why I look at it and think, yeah. Dungeon Musa is so amazing. I got an even softer spot for it since my background in restaurant business. Understandable, Juicy. But no, there's a lot of like anime I do need to watch. Oh, another series I can't wait for season 2 is Free End Beyond Journey's End. I don't care if people are a bit iff on it. It is one of my favourite animes. I love it. And I can't wait for season 2. Imagine if Alien went the organic mecha. Oh, that would be cool. That would be 100% cool. Oh yeah, I forgot I watched that. I started watching the Horse Girl anime just for the animation quality. Understandable. I'm probably going to give that a miss myself. Not because I don't think it will be, I think it will be rubbish or anything. It's just not my thing. The animation looks gorgeous, but yeah. I shall just leave everyone to the horse anime. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Oh, essentially, and for human horses, the anime. That's literally it. You'll look it up yourself, because it is one of those ones that's kind of a bit like, ha. Oh, excuse me. Basically horse races, but the horses are humans. That is literally the best premise I could give it, because that is exactly what happens in it. And I don't think there's any lewd in it, the humans, the horses are humans? Yeah. Yeah, that is literally it. Like centaur? No. As in, they have horse ears, horse tails. The rest are human. How about an 8-foot pot? I think it's pretty friendly, I think. Ah, fair enough. Again, I haven't watched it. I've just watched a few people on stream, play it and stuff like that. But, yeah. Almost like saying horse-style furry humans. kind of like that. Again, I don't know anything about this. I only know from what I see, and I'm just like, eh. And if people like it, good for them. But it's just not my thing. I will say the animation for the anime looks really good, but again, it's just, eh. Yeah, I've heard they're based on real horses in the world. Okay, so an anthro version of Olympic runners. Kind of. But essentially horse racers. Like, a genuine, like, you're just without the jockey. I don't know how to really put the description on this, because it is literally a horse racing anime. But we're just humans, and the horses are based off... Oh my god, it is one of those ones. It just shows I haven't researched that anime at all. Oh my god, I'm the wrong person for this. I am 100% the wrong guy for that anime. If it's a wholesome story, most likely it isn't. It's a shame because it's one of those why Japan moment. It is wholesome. Ray, it is 100% wholesome. It is just the fandom making it, as far as I'm aware of. Animation god tier, premise dog water. Fair enough. If they're essentially people that partakes in races, then that's just close to Olympic. Yeah, you're right, but it is one of those universes that just says, hey, what if we turn horses into humans? But not just any humans, human female horses. There's the tagline. Oh, it's PG-13. Interesting. I hope they're not treated in universe like... No, I don't think they are. They have lives, I think. I think they get out of it. It's all girls as far as I'm aware of. I have no idea if there are male horses. I should hope bloody so. But at the same time, I have no idea. I literally have no idea. It's 100% weird. Yeah, no, it is a big relief they're not treated like actual horses, but... yeah. I think... I'm not gonna lie, even though I don't have to see behind the screen, I can 100% tell. After us just talking about this anime, Ray's like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're talking about fucking anime horses. But anime can be weird. Let's be real. Anime, for all its fantastic quality, and even the rubbish ones, there's always the ones that kind of make you take your glasses off and go, what the fuck? And yet somehow it works for them. Like, somehow it just works for them. 100% do not judge any of it, but there are times you kind of just go, huh. Anime can be weird, sees panty and stock it. Yeah, that's a good example for weird. And again, another series I haven't watched. And it isn't because of the premise or anything like that. It just never caught my eye. To be fair, I praise anime for tackling topics such stories the West can shoot. Understandable. Kind of. It kind of is tamed, but not really. But yes, really. Oh god, I nearly went Malcolm in the middle there with that. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Blimey, I'm actually going through my my watch list, and I do have some really good ones. I do judge things, but want to remind myself not to react to it and move on with my day. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. But then I do, but then I see series where the protagonist is a vending machine. Yeah, that's an isekai. That is one of the weirdest isekais I've ever seen, and I haven't read the manga or even picked up the anime. Again, there are weird ones out there. They have its fans, so I have no judge. For being a perverted anime, it is tame. There are far worse shows. There really are. Blimey. I mean, we could list a few of them on here, but I'm going to let you guys Google them yourself. Because anime can be a very beautiful and brilliant genre, but it has its weird times. It has its weird moments, and I am 100% that guy that just doesn't judge a culture for what it is known for / what it's popular for and everything, because every country, everyone around the world has their quirks. If it works, brilliant. But if it doesn't work for you specifically, who gives a shit? Okay, how about this? What anime have you seen that made you click off? Like, oh no, this is terrible. Well, we already know about my particular dislike. I am sorry for you. I'm sorry for you for knowing the extreme ends to be able to make such judgment. A lot of people don't really realize how how long I've been on the internet. I have seen anime. It makes me sound older than I am. But essentially, I grew up in the time of the internet where anime was becoming stupidly mainstream. Not just from Attack on Titan, because the first anime that kind of broke the barrier for everything was Death Note for me. I despise Death Note. It was brilliant at the time, but my God, it needs to rest, because there is a musical of Death Note. There is so many live actions of it. It needs to be put to rest. I'm sorry. Death Note was an amazing series and manga at the time, but as I grew older, I genuinely cannot stand it anymore. If people still love it, that's fine. I just can't stand it. I love L, by the way. He's the only one that I can kind of look back on and go, yeah, no, I was a fan of L. But everything else, like Yagami, you're not that intelligent. I could ring around a rosies against that young kid any day of the week. Sorry, it sounds like I'm being pretentious, but it is 100% that. But an anime that made me kind of like go, nope, I'm done. I am done. Oh God, what was it called? I need to look at it. Hold on. Forgive me, I'm probably going to be a few... Oh, when I was still in elementary school, we had a TV channel that was known as ZTV, sort of like MTV. However, during the night they showed up. Oh, cool. We had Toonami for us, which is also in the States, I believe. They showed a lot of anime and stuff like that. There was some really good one. Immediately unsubscribes and demands money back for the Death Note slander. I don't hate Death Note, Ray. I just really, really tired of it. You know, I'm probably going to not find / remember what that anime was. And then later on tonight, I'm probably going to message everyone in the chat going, I remember it now. Yeah, I can't find it anymore. The anime that I 100% just... And this is probably because I just didn't like it at the time. And I'm very willing to give it another shot. But the anime that I remember absolutely... Despite, like, 100% got so sick of it. Oh, Ray's even mentioned it. Tenchi Muyo. I'm ready to get shot. I did not like it. I did not like Tenchi Muyo. But there is one. There is another one. And I'm probably going to have everyone who is a big fan of the anime community turning its heads. And it isn't because I don't get it. I do understand it. I understand its present premise very well. Evangelion. That is my most despised anime. I understand I understand the premise. I understand its story. I understand its religious imageries, what the writer was trying to conceive with his weird imagination. I just hate it. Nothing was likable. No one was likable. I'm sorry. If there are genuine Evangelion fans in there, if you love it, good. I just really, really, really did not enjoy my time watching it. That I actually said, I hate this anime. And I don't like using the word, because I don't actually mean the word hate in terms of like, I must destroy everything I see of it. No, I mean hate as in, I can't watch it. Like, I refuse to watch it. Tenchi Muyo, I just got bored. Tenchi Muyo, I just got bored. That is 100% why I don't like it. But, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the congratulations scene. Congratulations. I just really do not like it. And again, it should be an anime that should be up my street. Giant fucking monstrosities and giant mechs. Fucking Power Ranger road there, but no. I have never seen Evangelion, actually, so I have no idea. Fair enough, Ray. If you get curious, watch it for yourself. I just don't like it myself. Haven't watched Eva. Fair. I have one anime that would get me shot for not liking. Alright, Ray. It's anime confession time. We're doing confessions now. What is it, Ray? All I know is Evangelion is a penguin in the fridge. Oh, I forgot about the fucking penguin they own. Yeah. Hello, Oliver. Welcome, buddy. Yeah. Oh, that's it for the Coke Zero. And now moved on to the orange. The orange squash. Looking forward to this. Vicar Whalley. I am a priest. Priest Whalley. Spy X Family. Really, Ray? Holy crap. My phone about to run now and a bit sleepy, so I'll catch you guys later. Confess my anime in DM some point. Yes, please do, Silver. You take it easy, buddy, okay? Thank you for dropping by. That surprises me because a lot of people really love that anime, not just for the little girl character, Anya, I think her name is, but also it is literally it's just one of those characters that's like has a female and male lead that goes for both ends of the fit. Dibs on being the relic keeper. Yeah, permission granted. Relic keeper, you're. Anya is really annoying. Even the creator hates her. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Going into Sherlock Holmes / Poirot territory because both creators of both those hated them. 1 minute, 30 minutes into the stream. 1 hour, 30 minutes into the stream. It's no longer a night in the woods stream. It's a confession in Scottish stream. I really have become the sea dog of the stream, haven't I? The Scottish sea dog. I just need a vicar's outfit. I just go, but I need you to confess your sins. Because I think he does that. I think he does that. Yeah, Agatha Christie got fed up of writing Poirot, so she ended up hating him. But unlike oh god, what's the creator of Sherlock Holmes again? Oh, I've actually forgotten his name. That's really bad. But Sherlock Holmes' creator just wanted to kill him off, but got the fandom to bring him back for a short while until they just brought Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Thank you, Yor. Yeah, Conan Doyle really did not like Sherlock, so he kind of killed him off. Hence why he died with Moriarty. But then because the fans really loved it, they just brought him back. So Conan Doyle was forced to write more Sherlock Holmes. Well, Agatha Christie just got so tired of him. Agatha Christie got so tired of Poirot that she just went, okay, I'm just going to write a few more books, then kill him off. And that's essentially what she did. But she respected the fame. Like, she was happy for the fame that Poirot had, but just got so sick and tired of writing for him. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm missing a bit. Yes, good animation, good characters, but my god, I am extremely sick of seeing these characters. Fair enough, Ray. Fair enough. Fandoms could really ruin a show, for real. Yeah. I think that's what happened with Sherlock, funny enough. So, you have been disguised. I've been praising the... Jesus Christ. That's why I'm covering myself with the tats. Jesus. Alright. Since we know Ray's confession of Spy X... what was it? Spy X Family? That's it. What is an anime that everyone else is a bit... juicy? Okay, since we're doing anime confessions, Solo Leveling sucks. That's a very brave stand, Juicy, and you're lucky it's not someone else's stream. But fair enough, I haven't watched it. I've been asked to give it a shot, and I will give it a shot, so I'll probably, have a different opinion. But that is very fair. What is it about it that sucks to you, Juicy? Because you're safe in this stream. Well, if you don't know, the Omnish is essentially a machine god from Warhammer 40. Thank you for clarifying that. I said it to her face. Fair enough, Juicy. But still, lay on the reason why you're not a big fan of it. But thank you for letting me know about that. The name looked familiar, but I know next to nothing about Warhammer. So it was actually quite fascinating to know that. So that's why I can't stand it, Spy X Family. I wish it would just go away. So you're just sick of the popularity than anything else. And Anya. I can understand that. Too prevalent, eh? I had that with Lady D. Yeah. As popular as that character from Resident Evil got, I got sick of seeing her everywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong. Very attractive character, but I actually don't really have a shows I dislike. Just don't watch many anime. I like Sword Art Online though, so don't end my existence. Oliver, I do not care if you like Sword Art Online. It's not one of my favorites. I'm just not a fan of it myself. But if you like it, I don't judge. 100% I do not judge, Oliver. Like what you prefer. That's the way I think of it. I did watch it and give it a fair chance, so it's not like I hate it for being 100% understand. I got that, Ray, as well. I just ended up not enjoying it because of the... Yeah, understandable. Okay, so character writing is dirt poor. Power scaling is non-existent. There's no real story after X happened. It is just people liking the most... fair enough. Can I judge you, though? Depends. What are you judging me for, lad? What is an anime confession that I have made that makes you judge me? The consistent all step on me big lady jokes with Lady Dima really annoyed me, especially on Jacksepticeye's play. Yeah. Her popularity, while funny at first, got old very, very quickly. And that is unfortunate. And it's one of the reasons I actually haven't played any Resident Evil games lately. It is none so far, but I like having options. Fair enough, Oliver. Who's messaging me? Ah, that's who's messaging me. Can't believe I wrote that. You are safe in the confession aisle, brother. We will not judge on what you love and find sexier. I've screamed. Oh, that's going to hit the Discord, isn't it? Is that going in the out of context text? It's wild how much people loved Lady D when she is barely in the game compared to the rest. Fair. I haven't played the game, so I'm going to take your word for it. This day can't get any worse. At least Ray doesn't remember. You really are just opening the floodgates to you, aren't you? You're just opening them up. You're just letting that loose, letting that all out. God, that sounded wrong out of context. Should not have said that. I should not have said that. Yeah, that's fair enough. I remember playing the first 3 Resident Evils. Didn't really pick up any of the other games afterwards. Not because I got bored of them. I just got... I had other games that I really wanted to play. So kind of fell off the series. And yeah, just been F about it ever since. Everyone first over Lady D. Meanwhile, me seeing the daughters. I can see why, but honestly, they got more or less the same sort of feeling as Lady D. So yeah. Ah, that's what happens in RE5, right? It's set in Africa, isn't it? Yeah, and there was a lot of really bad controversy. Punch at a boulder, Chris. You know, between me and you, I think we should ask for more money. It's on the server, Mr. J. Oh, no. Hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Oh, my God. Ray, you keep that up, and I may or may not draw you as... Oh my god. I really should do more chat streams like this. I get interested in stuff like this. That would be flattering. You forget who you're talking to. She literally just goes for it. All right, then I'll draw you as as Larry instead. Oh my god. I mean, the voice actors in RE5 had darker skin tone said in interviews that they don't see it as racist at all. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm only going by what I remember from gamers taking it OTT. So I never really saw it as that. Plus, I was not giving a shit. Excuse my French, but... God, that is such a pure orange. Sorry, the drink... Because, again, it's from Japan. The drink is so... It is really pure orange squash. It's so good. I am legitimately on purpose taking my time drinking this because I don't want to waste it. I've got another one downstairs, and I don't want to waste it because I'm kind of enjoying it too much. Oh, oui. And I know how much of a goober Larry can be. You don't want to be goober. But what if she wants to be a goofy goober? That's my first SpongeBob joke of the night. I love the commercials we have for Squash over here. They just extend the name. Squash! Yeah. Oh my god, you're and Ray are just having like a moment of like, yeah, no, I'm into that. Sorry, I'm just seeing the out of context chat. You're goofy goober. Well, I'm not. I'm just goofy. You're gosh. This stream, lads, is getting a bit out of hand. Oh no. How does squash work, if I may ask? It is literally just it's just a name. It is just literally orange juice. Squash is just another word of saying juice. That is 100% what it is. That is 100% what it is. Essentially, it's just orange juice, in other words. But some people call it squash. Because the little terminology of getting juice out of an orange or apple or anything is to squish it. Hence the term orange squash. Our squash is not juice, it's soda. Wait, is it? Oh my god, this... I don't know anymore. I'm only going by the genuine dictionary of what you do with an orange when it's called squash. I'm back, took a nap. I see everyone has migrated to Twitch. Oh, bless you. Hello, Moon. Did you have a nice nap? What are you people on about squash as a vegetable? Oh my fucking god. Man out here tried to gaslight. I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm only going by various things, alright? It just makes sense. Orange squash, orange juice. It makes sense to me. In fact, that makes literal sense. I refuse it any otherwise. I just saw Lexi in the out of context chat saying, I want to edit that, not going to lie. I'm just gonna subtly help towards that. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. I mean, Coke is in cola makes sense too, but I can't have any. Fair enough. I will warn you, I think Lexi's planning something. Oh, I might as well just announce it here since we've been mentioning the Discord. Good news, everyone. My Discord channel is up and running. It is just still going through a few teething issues. I've let a few people in, mainly close people, like close friends that I've gotten to know over the years. So it will come about soon. And it will be made public soon. I'm just working through a few teething issues. So I just ask everyone who is not on the Discord to just be a little bit patient, and it will be released to the public soon. I will literally give the extended welcome to everyone soon. Just want to make sure everything is right, everything feels comfortable in the Discord, and everything else. God, my brain is so out of it. This is what happens when I've had, like, only 3 bottles of sake, Coke, and orange juice. Good Lord. Looking forward to another server to migrate. Yeah. That's the spirit moon. Huh. There's jokes there. But I can't wait to let other people join. It's going to be fun. For some reason I thought that sentence would continue with "in my bathtub." What the fuck? What? No. You had only 3? Damn, that's naughty. Not yet, no. Nah, never have something like that. Good Lord. But here's a fun fact. I got asked to edit someone's video for an only video. This is no joke. I actually had someone on Twitter contact me saying, "Hey, you're an editor, right? A video editor?" "Yes, I am. Could you edit a video for me?" "Certainly. What video is it?" Tells me. No. Did they pay well? I didn't accept. Because after what they asked me to edit, I couldn't do it because it was out of my comfort zone. I don't mind editing videos that were like genuinely like, I don't mind editing videos that are kind of slightly risque, but not actual sexual content. And that was actual sexual content. Oh, not only a video, but the description she gave was very kind of, and I felt uncomfortable. So you can make a lot of money out of it. Yeah, I know I could, but it's still out of my comfort zone. I do understand that I could get paid a lot of money for editing videos like that. But at the time, because I was still new to like being hired as an editor, I felt very kind of, yeah, no. And especially with the content that it was, yeah, it really was one of those ones where if it's a tease video, then I'm like, eh. But if it's a video where there's certain things in the frame, no. Sports betting site? Good Lord. I'm morbidly curious over what the raw footage of that is. God, it's so weird saying that. Kind of weird reading that. I'm not going to lie. For the premise of this, all I'm going to say is there's a lot hanging about. And that is as far as I'm going to give you as what there was about. To be honest, I could see some extra money. I wonder if I should learn how to edit. Well, I'm. That's actually something else I was gonna announce. I might be doing some. I might be available for teaching people to edit. Because I'm already teaching someone else how to do edits in DaVinci Resolve that I've quite enjoyed it. So I might be doing some teaching jobs if people want me to teach you how to edit. Or how I do it, and then you go and do your own edits. Still working out the kinks on that because I'm more preferred being as a hired editor, but kind of enjoyed doing teaching. It's quite nice. You got standard. You got have standards. Yeah, I agree, Moon. So I'm catching up with chat now. There's so much more than sports to learn. So many arts and crafts and prefer. Yeah, that's true. Editing or drawing for furries pay for really good. I've not had someone as a furry as someone who wants me to edit their videos, so I honestly wouldn't know. There's plenty of folks that you could ask for help, explore technical programs in your own important. Like me, for instance. I don't mind helping people if they really want to get into it. Curiosity for what prompted the spray. Wait, there was a spray? Sprays you all with a bottle of water. Quench away the curiosity. Oh, I see. I think she was quenching away the curiosity of your curious notion. No way, I wouldn't draw anything like that. It is just what you comes down to what you feel comfortable with at the end of the day. Because I certainly wouldn't draw, I can't draw. I certainly wouldn't even do edits for like that sort of stuff. Because honestly, I feel uncomfortable looking at other people's content like that. And besides, as far as I'm aware, people who like make content like that prefer having themselves edit. Sorry, Oliver. I love the little glue-eating gremlin you've got there. I wonder who streamers got that emote. Because I do not recognize it. I don't even recognize it. But no, if people are keen to learn how to edit, hit me up. I'm serious. If you want me to help in some ways, if I'm free, I don't mind helping. I love the gremlin too. It was a random gift from a channel I don't know about. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Nudity in itself isn't dirty though. No, it's not dirty. Just art is art, is the answer I can give. Throws Ray at Whalley's editing class. Here you go. I didn't know you were going to throw her at me. Thank you, I think. When we get in Whalley eating glue, though, oh, never. I'm too smart for eating glue. He says when he drank 3 fucking strong bottles of sake while at a convention. Glue is tasty, I think. Then why don't you eat it, Oliver? Show us what it means to eat glue. People sniffle. Oh my god. Just no. Well, what makes you think I could afford glue? I can't afford glue. It does sound a bit... That sounded like Vexenol. Then why don't you eat it, Oliver? Hmm? Don't want to pay sticker price. Fair enough. Do you know that's fair enough, lad? That's fair enough, lad. Oh, good God. What is going on? Oh, that's who's messaging me. Sorry about that, guys. Glue's got a street value climbing into hundreds these years. You know, glue and ham sandwich. Oh my! No, that just sounds disgusting. And wood. Ah, okay. We on Whalley stream do not recommend, condone, nor. Oh my god, sorry. That's just brilliant. I started reading it and my brain's like, I should be saying this. When did Ray become my moderator? When did I make Dragonfly Ray as my moderator on this? Speaking of which, I've only got a couple of moderators on my streams. I should make new ones. I should give moderator jobs to other people. So I will read Ray's little... We at Whalley Stream do not recommend or condone... condone, or encourage other people from eating glue. If you do, you're an idiot. Ham glue wood attorney of law. That does sound like sensible sassy. Pretty much, yeah. I was gonna, if I get paid 1,000 a day, I'd gladly leave you on it. What about friendship points, Ray? What about friendship points? Does that count? Does that count? That's 1,000 per week? Jesus. Yeah, if only I had £1,000 to actually pay people. I'd be fucking brilliant about that. How does that sound, Ray? How does how about friendship points? Oh, God. Sadly, the grocery store doesn't accept friendship. I knew there was a catch. I knew there was a bloody catch. Just put it in yours tab. Wait, yours has a tab? When did he get a tab? When did my stream become a bar? Oh, now I don't even have a tab. I was going to say, I was like, when did my stream become bars? Who wants drinks? Good golly gun drops. He has a tab because he's the only one who hasn't tipped you or donated to you yet. I don't know if he has. In truth, I think a little bit of me is kind of glad he hasn't. Because don't get me wrong, if people do wish to tip me for these streams or anything like that, I want an iron brew Boilermaker, fair enough. I won't get it, but you can have it. But honestly, like anything that is a donation / tip, I always end up feeling guilty. So if yours does decide to tip me, I will be 100% grateful, but I'd probably look at him like going, why did you do it? Like when Deadman gave me a tip. When Deadman gave everyone subscriptions on my Twitch, Remember how that broke me. I was incredibly grateful, but it broke me because I genuinely felt so guilty that he went that way. Like, again, happy, but I genuinely felt so like, why did you tip me? I feel like that. I legit feel that way. That is true. I am a mooch for subs. Never brought a sub in my life. Same goes for Subway. Never had a sub. Fair enough, fair enough. But again, everyone is free to tip me. Hell, they're even free to go to my Patreon. Because I keep forgetting I have a Patreon. Because I don't advertise it as much as my Ko-fi. Is it pronounced Ko-fi or coffee? I always get... Because I hear people say either one. But... honestly... I'm just mixed. Because I've already got a goal on my Ko-fi to save up for a new PC. So, yeah. Ko-fi? Ko-fi? Either one. I like how Ray just came onto the YouTube chat. I'm guessing there's an advertisement. Pause lever. How hard are Ko-fi and Patreon to use, if I may ask? Coffee is just got... Yeah, I had a feeling. Not that difficult. Coffee is literally just a place where people can just give you tips. It is literally like you own a coffee store, like a coffee shop, and people pay you for like a £1 coffee. I know coffee's not that actual price, but you get my point. It is literally just like you go into one of those little shops to just give like a little bit of tidbits for a sandwich and stuff like that. That is essentially what it is. Well, your don't look at out of context. Oh no. What is happening out of context, chat? Oh dear. Leave it to Dove to bring Lady D into the chat. If you're watching, Dove, hello. But Patreon is literally a place. Please tell Alexia that I will have my. Oh, please don't. She's already got... I think she will probably come back with a vengeance. But yeah, Oliver's got the right point. Coffee is a lot more friendlier to smaller streamers like myself. Patreon is... no, it's not Lexi. It was... no, it wasn't Lexi. Yeah, it was Dove. Mistress Dove. I'd run. Nah, Dove's lovely. I love working for her. But Patreon is literally that place where big followers of streamer, YouTuber and stuff like that donate so much money a month to get little air, like I give teaser, spoiler, and they get to see a video early compared to everyone else. Sorry, Alexia. I don't think Lexi's in the chat at the moment. I hope Lexi's relaxing at the moment. I really do hope she's relaxing. She's had just trying times with life and everything. So, not going into too much detail, but I hope she's resting. And if she's watching this for the VOD and everything, we love you, Lexi. And tell Dove that I'm grabbing me a buckshot to shoot her mailbox. Careful now. Careful now. I'm not joking when I say this, but I joke when I say it as well. But the mistress doesn't want you to say stuff like that. She has a vengeance. She has a very enviable vengeance. Best wishes to Alexia and Deadman. Oh, Deadman's fine. It's just Lexi, bless her. Yeah, no. Best wishes to Lexi if she ever watches my VOD and that. But no, I see. So Patreon is something more than for tighter timing and planning ahead. Yeah, essentially Patreon. Oh, dead man, you're still here. Sorry. Essentially, I was just making a small little tribute moment to Lexi because I just said that she's life's been a bit difficult. Not revealing anything, not revealing anything at all. I'm just saying life is tough. So I just gave a little message in case she ever watches the VOD. And you're just basically just said best wishes to you and Lexi. But Dead Man is fine. Dead Man is 100% fine as far as I'm aware. I mean, I know he's called Dead Man, but believe me, he is fine. As far as I know, he's doing fine for himself. Well, it's more like Dead Man TV is a close friend to Lexi, so I assume he can be listening in it. Oh, I see. I'm misinterpreting again. My apologies. And sorry for the confusion, Det. Please don't go killing me off further. I'm not killing you off further. Why would I do that? Why would I kill you off? If anything, I get killed off and he brings me back to life. Which reminds me, I need to give your boatman a tip again. Was it you that receives the tips? I can't remember anymore. Let's see. Blimey, receiving a lot of people enjoying your music. Lovely to see all that. He's not so much a necromancer. He's more of a... Oh god, what was his lore again on his VTuber? I keep forgetting various VTubers. I know too many VTubers. Charion takes bribes. That's it. That's it. Is it a necromancer, your character, or is it, well, your VTuber character, I should say? Because I 100% have forgotten most of the... I know too many VTubers with so many lores. It's hard to remember them all. I just know he's the man, and he's dead. How about that? Dead man is the man. I didn't know they had their lore. God, it makes it worse. Nope, my lore is weird. Yeah, I remember it being a bit weird, but I remember it being fascinating because I love reading other VTubers' lore. Oh, this was a... Speaking of VTubers, at the convention I went to, I noticed there was like a little room that it had, and at first I thought it was just watching like anime on like a big screen, sort of like mini theater thing. But no, it was a place to watch VTubers live. I'm not joking. They literally had a room where people could just go and sit down and watch a stream from a VTuber. And it could have been from any VTuber. And if you know certain VTubers like to stream for like long periods of time, we're looking at VTubers that stream for 9 hours, and it made me question them because I was like, you came here for a convention just to watch a streamer? You could just do that at home. Why come to a convention for that? I don't know. I just found that weird. Not like weird as in judgmental weird, but weird as in that kind of... sort of weird. Because naturally when you're watching a streamer, you'd rather be at home or like watching it on like a screen, but they were watching like... Yeah, just watching streams in groups to find kindled spirits. I am thinking that's... I think that's probably what they were doing, but the streamers that they were watching, you couldn't have like other people. You'd have like 1 or 2 free people in your group, but that was it. Like, you couldn't allow other people go in like a normal small cinema. If you have a group and you've booked a time to watch, I'm just saying it because I didn't know what streamers they were watching, but like Iron Mouse or something like that. It was like they booked a slot to watch Iron Mouse. Huh. So that's what I mean by weird. Not like judgmental weird again, just weird as in, huh. Kindle Spirit sounds like a collectible item from Hollow Knight or Dark Souls. Kind of is, I think. I'm only just started recently watching streams. Usually I'm not a fan of live stuff, so Whalley's pretty much my first streamer to watch. Aw. And now I have Twitch much later. That you do, Ray. I'm flattered. I'm flattered that I'm pretty much the first streamer to have watched. Aw. I feel quite flattered by that. Makes me wonder who's the other streamers you're watching, because I would say you're a fan of Lexi's streams now, aren't you? Well, I'm just curious if there was any other streamers you're watching now currently, Ray. Or have you found certain streamers? I follow Lexi and Deadman, not really anyone else. Fair enough, those are 2 excellent choices. 2 excellent choices on streamers. Oh, bless you, Ray. Fair enough, that is 100% fair enough. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I do know a lot of other streamers out there that you would probably fit into a T. But until you feel oh Christ, we got a lore jump. Sorry, I just read Dead Man's. It came up very quickly for me. That's it. I remember reading it as Changeling and all that sort of thing. But yes, this is Dead Man's lore dump. The ancient Vikings had a way of taking away shyness, though they involved dressing up in wolf/bear pelts and consuming strange mushrooms. That sounds like the 60s to me, yo. Nah, he's joking, yo. He's basically joking as if he does that. He's not actually using the word kit. It's one of those play-on things. That sounds like the 60s to me. Whalley, what the fuck? Yo. I live in Britain. 60s Britain was a weird time. I have heard stories from my father, my mum, my aunties, and a prat of an uncle, and various other uncles, of what happened in the 60s. I'm not joking when I say that my dad has actually seen an event where your description is pretty much on feckin' point. It's weird. What made 60s Britain so what? Oh my god, where do I even begin? Where do I even begin with 60s Britain? Oh, that is way too long of a thing to do, but that is too long of a story. But essentially, that's where the youth of Britain just went apeshit. That's when everything like drugs, miniskirts, and all that kind of thing, and weird parties. Weird parties. Very, I don't want to swear too much, but feckin' weird parties. Britain in the 60s was a wild time. And the stories I hear of the 60s, not just from like documentaries and stuff like that, but from actual people who have lived through that, it makes me feel like I was born in the wrong time period, but kind of glad I wasn't born around that time either. Oh dear. Well, you kind of opened the door for that, Ray. What's going on? Sorry, chat. Just got a text message from, funny enough, my dad. Oh, it's nothing important. I do find that coincidental. I do find that a bit terrifying, that the moment I start talking about people, they just magically appear. Thou shalt speaketh, they shall appear. Oh, God. Oh, kid, I heard you spoke of the 60s, bloody spliffing times back then. Nah, he's not like that. Quick, everyone, bring up Wally's what? No. Don't. Only one person has that ability, and we all know who that is, Ray. No one has that power other than Lexi, because for some reason these two share a connection. It's weird. Your mentions of 60s Britain just reminded me of the Monty Python skit about men being interviewed anonymously about going to clubs and dressing up / behaving as mice. Yeah, that was the joke about the whole thing. Oops, excuse me. That was more or less just them joking about how people, the older generation at that time with the 60s, viewed the youths of that day as deviant behaviors. Because, of course, back in the day, people used to wear suits. People used to look and dress smartly. Then along came the 60s. And the end of the 50s, where people were no longer in that kind of, we don't have to dress smart every day. Dress as what you want. So, yeah. Which reminds me, one day I would love to dress up smart again. I used to be a very dandy man. I don't mean that in a jokative sense, because I used to actually dress quite smartly when I was younger. But in that kind of my style, sort of younger, in terms of smartness, I miss that side of me. But now I'm just too lazy. I need to get my groove back on. Your trembling capybara implies otherwise. Have it on one of your videos. Wear a suit and a fedora. I have actually got an idea for that. Funny enough, Ray. If I ever talk about games like LA Noire, I am 100% wearing a suit. And technically I did wear a suit on one of my videos. It was my Sam and Max video. I did technically wear a suit for a joke opening with, funny enough, Mistress Dove. So I need to do that at some point. I don't miss my younger fashion days. I have the empathy of teenage angst and other stuff. Fair enough. Mine was a mix of smart wear. Well, actually, funny enough, I was very late for my teens, because in my school days, in my early teens, you had to wear a school uniform but chav get up school uniform. And if you wore anything else other than that, you'd get your ass kicked. That's how my school was. So I didn't really have a time to like fashion myself. So when I left that school and went to college, I just exploded in my fashion. No more chavvy clothes or no more like Dragon Balls. I wore like a smart jeans top, a bit of a jacket over, smart suit jacket and everything, and just style myself and everything. I even cut my hair finally, because I used to have long hair down to the like really long when I was at school. And there's an image that no one will ever get out of their head now. Whalley had very, very, very long hair. Charlie Murder soundtrack starts playing. I have no fashion sense. Still don't now. Just jeans and t-shirt. That's still smart. That's still not bad. I think for not having school uniforms here in Sweden, I would have gone mental. School uniforms at my school weren't terrible. It was just the other people I went to class with. It was a very difficult school to be in, and everyone had to be tough in that school. It was not a nice place back then, and you were really kind of, you don't wear this, you don't wear that, you do, you get your ass kicked. It's very unfortunate. Whalley looking like a metal album cover character? I did. I really, really did. I am right here with you. Only now just getting over my self-esteem issues and never wearing dresses or skirt. Fair enough. Oh, Cypher, welcome. How you doing, Cypher, my buddy? How has your Saturday been? Replace that with Linkin Park, Papa oh, good choices. Now I wear those two. I don't think I look good. I honestly hate my weight / look how I look. But I stopped caring about how I looked. Ray, I'll be honest. I'm sorry I'm going to be this guy again. I'm probably not going to read chat, so if I miss anything funny or anything. Ray, you are beautiful. Okay? I don't give a damn. I may not have seen you in a like live photo or anything. I understand that, self-esteem is very difficult sometimes and there's a lot of things going on, but forgive me if I'm going to be saying this, but I genuinely mean this, because not only as your friend, but as the person that I've gotten to know, weight and all that, don't give a shit. You're beautiful. Okay? You don't always have to believe me, but I'm just genuinely saying that as a friend. Okay? Sorry. I don't like it when I'm genuinely one of those people that if I see someone putting themselves down, I'm grabbing you by the collar and calling you handsome and beautiful. I am that guy, okay? I literally am that guy. It does, I'm not forcing it out of you to, be undepressive and that, but I am legit one of those guys that thinks everyone is beautiful / handsome or whatever the hell you like to think. I am legit that guy. Still breathing. Helped my ma with volunteering at the downtown food pantry. Hey, nice. And it's good to know that you're still breathing. Honestly, Cypher, it's always good to see you in chat. Just sit back, relax. You're a bit late, but I went to a convention called Hyper Japan. And I saw so many things. And they were so cool. And now I have a Japanese drink called Orange Squash. I'm a very happy man. Now I'm just picturing Whalley grabbing the most... I'd read that as Elmo for some reason. Just picturing Whalley grabbing the most emo character he knows and shaking them by the shoulders and telling them they look good. I will do it. I am that guy. I don't get it. I will be that guy. Emo Elmo, I know. Here we go. My speech impediment has kicked in again. Cool, that's an image. And I think someone's already memed that. But yeah. It is an image nonetheless. I am legit one of those people that, while I understand that people, you know, have difficulties. Everyone knows you're beautiful, or I oh my god, what an image. As always, the speech impediment / speed reading can yield funny results. It really can. It really can. And here's a thought. What anime character would you shake / tell them that they're great? That's difficult. Because there are a lot of characters that do suffer from depression in anime. I really don't know how to answer that, because it is like one of those things where the list is too vast that you kind of get lost on who it would be. Oh, excuse me. You're undeniably gorgeous. What makes you... Look at this charmer. I thought I was being the charmer on the street. And then here along comes dreaded Lock Cypher going, you are undeniably gorgeous. What makes you comfortable makes you comfortable. What a charmer. And I do mean that in a polite way, Cypher. That is such a lovely compliment. Cypher just coming up here and just kissing Ray on the hand going, you are undeniably gorgeous. In that kind, that was such a gentleman. Good God, I need to step up my game. Ah, that was such a gentleman thing. Oh, who would that be, Ray? Because there's, like I said, there's too many on my list that I would 100% tell them that they're better than this. Because there's so many characters. Tis so many characters that you just can't pick the one. I do. I know, Ray, but honestly, she's already the most beautiful woman on the planet Earth anyway, but that doesn't help that there are other beautiful women out there. Sorry. You're not getting out that easy. As long as you find what makes you comfortable, your thoughts or your unselfish will prove. Believe me, I'm 29 years old. God, I'm old. And I have long stopped caring how I look, long as it makes me comfortable. I think I need to categorize which characters need this shape. Yeah, it is like I said, Ray, there's so many characters for me to like, I don't want to say slap, but like tell them to stop being such depressive buggers because they're talented, brilliant, and etc. etc. There's just so many. Too many. Oh dear. Oh, since we've got a few new people in chat, especially Cypher, check this out. This is what I also got in at the convention. I love that. I think this is one of my favorite things. I'd say Aaron Ardlett from Attack on Titan because I love and adore him as a character, and good lord, he needs it. I don't know the character too well. I know he was a bit of a wimp, but I guess so. Again, I don't know too much about the character. I only remember him from like the first 3 episodes and then a couple of chapters in the manga, so I really cannot remember his character too well. That's a very brave step to take on, though, because remember how powerful Sasuke is. That boy's got some problems, but he is stupidly powerful. Where's he from? He's from Naruto. If that's who you're talking about, like Sasuke Uchiha. He is from the anime series Naruto. Oh, fair enough. Again, I don't know Arwen, if not Arwen, Army? Can't remember any of these names. Just shows how little I care about Attack on Titan. Thanks for clarifying. No worries. How much of the orange squash have I got left? Oh, wow. I've actually drunk a little bit more than I should have. I am not touching that now. He's a coconut. Look, don't care. I'll slap Sasuke Uchiha for being such a complete and utter... Oh, I don't know why, but I kind of want to see that fight now. I kind of want to see Sasuke Uchiha fight Rei. That's a battle for the ages, chat. That is 100% like greatest top 10 anime fights of all time. I can see it now. Oh my god, I 100% could see that. Is the coconut head looking dude? Yeah, he is. But honestly, just He doesn't stand a chance. Oh, poor Sasuke's not even getting the win. Chat has literally immediately just said Rei wins. I don't hate Sasuke per se, but my gosh, his character annoys me so much. Fair enough. That is 100% fair enough. Sorry, I'm still picturing the fight. And just the fact that Cypher just went, no, he loses. There's no competition, Whalley. He just loses. Full stop. Good lord. That just says it. That just says it all, doesn't it? Oh my god. Just realised how dark it's gotten. Oh, hold on, chat. Oh, sorry if that's... sorry if my back looked a bit sweaty. This chair's not kind to the people like me. Which reminds me I need to remember to go to the gym at some point again. Oh, I have a good one. Which anime character would you never want to be alone with / run away from? There's quite a few. Oh, I've missed a hey Whalley, Aqua with that's not hot at all. That's an awful haircut to give Aqua. I'm actually annoyed by that. I'm going to ignore that. But I would 100% run away from probably the trying to actually think. There are quite a few characters I would 100% go, I am not messing with them. One of them, well actually 3 of them, is the Pillar Men from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2. Because as terrifying as Dio is, and any of the other JoJo characters, the Pillar Men eat vampires. They see human beings, including vampires, as food. So Dio wouldn't stand a chance to get them, even with the world. So, yeah, the Pillar Men I would run. Trying to think of others. Sephiroth, even though he's a game character, not an anime character, I would run. I'm really trying to think of an anime character I would... Oh, Frieza. I would 100% try and fight him, but I would. I know I would lose in that ballpark. I would 100% run away from that damn racist. But Whalley, free oily ripped men. Whatever that's whatever you prefer, Juicy. I'm not judging you, but that's not my thing. Oh, sorry, Moon. I just missed that. Gotta go, guys. Work beckons. Take care of yourself, Moon, and enjoy. I was going to say enjoy your job. I hope work isn't too bad for you. Oh, Kid Boo's a definite one, because that's just a chaotic kid alien monster thing. Good lord. That's true. Pillarmen were scary. Yeah, Pillarmen terrify me. They're awesome characters, but my god, I'd run. Cell. I'd run away from Cell and Orochimaru. Yeah, Orochimaru is like, ugh. There is 100% so many characters that you could just say, nope, I am going nowhere near them. It's sad. I'm actually looking at my shelf that has a bunch of anime stuff. So I'm kind of looking at them thinking, who else can I run? Who else should I run away from? Yeah, I think I've picked the main ones for me at this moment. I mainly know the Pillarmen through their parody characters in If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech Device. Those were a relative decent spot. Fair enough. Revy from Black Lagoon. Is Revy a good guy, a good character or a bad character? I haven't watched or read Black Lagoon. Ultra Instinct Kermit the Frog. Did I just read that? What kind of insanity is that? She's neither. She's just crazy. Oh, fair. Ultra Instinct Kermit the Frog. Is that Cell parody series that you're talking about? Cell versus videos? Sorry, when I read Ultra Instinct Kermit the Frog, I did instantly think that, but because of how I read it, my brain just went, what on earth put Kermit the Frog? Oh, excuse me. I see. I was going to say, because there... Yeah, that's the thing. There's a series... there's an animator out there who continued the Cell Versus series, but it became a parody / joke that just continued and continued. And Kermit the Frog is a character in it. I've only watched a few clips, and while it is incredibly funny when the character goes off the whole Versus video and just does his own thing with the characters, it, I don't know. I'm amazed the guy has gone on so long. I think he even got Team 4 Star to cameo in it as well. To kind of go, hey, I've become a thing. Can you guys just join? Got old Devil Artemis. That's it. That's the animator. He's just been doing it for so long now. In my eyes, I've just like, God, dude took a shit post and made a whole. Yeah, he did. He just literally made a thing. And it, Jesus Christ. The homunculus from Full Metal. Oh, yeah, they're good. Especially Glottra. Yeah. You'd 100% run away from those guys. But no, there's so many anime characters that you kind of just go, yeah, I'm not touching them, or do it. What are the toasters you... Is that a quote from that series? Because I only watch certain clips. I don't actually watch a full episode because not that I got bored of it, but I just got to a point where I'm like, okay, the joke's over for me now. I'm kind of moving on. So I'm kind of going into that ballpark. But good on him for continuing it though. Because you got to think that takes a little bit of talent to take a shit post and then create a whole universe around it. Takes a lot of creativity and guts to just go, I'm just going to run with this as long as I can. Madara I'd slap for being a mega emo bitch like Sasuke. He's someone I should be afraid of, but him and Sasuke are overrated. I can see that, but in my eyes, Ray, Madara gets 10 points extra because his power scaling is ridiculous. I know Sasuke pretty much becomes the equivalent / better than him. But you have to admit, when he appears the first time, it's like, oh, what? It's like that. So, thing is that the thing in that show has layers. If you know nothing, it's just dumb fun. But if you have a little knowledge, it's hilarious. If you got a lot of knowledge, it's tummy aching. Like, fair enough. Well, I might rewatch it at some point, but to me, I'm just kind of like, it exists. I don't need to know too much about it. And just go along with that. Plus, Madara summons space rocks. There's no running from him, so I'd rather run. Fair enough. That is 100% fair. Especially if he's bringing fecking comets down. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. But I think if I'm yawning that much, I do think it might be slowly becoming that time where I might stop the stream in a minute. Shame that the person with the YouTube channel seems to have abandoned it. Has he? Fair enough. Say, Whalley, there's some music I want to show on stream from Lydia, the band. Is that okay? At the moment, Ray, like I just said, I might actually begin to kind of no ways now repair a stolen mail. Fair. I meant the server. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Share it on the server because like I said, I will be kind of calling it now, guys, because it's fine, Ray, because I didn't actually expect myself to actually stream tonight because I was 100% expecting me and Tina to have arrived back a bit later on during the day, but we came back a bit earlier, so I was able to stream, but I had no mental capacity to like play a video game, so I thought chat stream as well as an unboxing / look at my cool stuff. But I think now is a good time to end it on stream. Well, end the stream and call it. Because honestly, a chat stream, in my eyes, doesn't go on for too long. But honestly, I'm having fun with it. Plus, I get to talk to you lovely people. And we've had some fun times on here. Oh, yeah, they uploaded other things. But it's been 3 years since they did one of those TTS. Ah, fair enough. You mean if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, right? True, I have been greatly enjoying their new series, though. Hunter the Pat... Ah, fair enough. I didn't know if they were continuing it. Speaking of which, at some point, I need to watch a particular series, but I can't remember its name. It was nice to get back earlier for you, and was a fun chill stream to attend to. Thank you. No, you don't have to thank me. I'm just glad to see familiar faces in the chat. I will say that tonight won't be a usual stream, just because I won't be showing other people's artwork tonight. So I do apologize to anyone who has any artwork to show on stream tonight, because like I said, this one's not an actual stream. This is just a chill, just chat stream and share stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch it too, Cypher. It was good. It was good. It's always good to see you in chat. Even if you're just, you know, I can't speak English now. My brain's dead. Vibing and, you know, just lurking and just having a good time. Ah, fair enough, it was good. Yeah. It's always good to see some familiar faces / new people who I haven't seen or spoken to in ages. Which reminds me, I got a YouTube subscription 7 days ago, and I didn't register that because for some reason YouTube subscriptions is weirdly late on this. So just very quickly, thank you Captain Luna for the subscription on YouTube. That's such a cool name. Captain. Too late, already thanked you. And though I'm saying this on YouTube and not Twitch. I love how this was supposed to be a Night in the Woods stream. Well, technically, yeah, it was supposed to be a Night in the Woods. Well, no, actually, it was never supposed to be a Night in the Woods. Dead man. It 100%, we derailed so hard, we missed the woods. No, if you look, did it not change from Night in the Woods to just chatting? Oh my god. No, it's not clickbait, Ray. But no, I am going to continue Night in the Woods. Oh, is my music? Oh, we've actually talked so much I've outrun my music. Let's push it back a bit. I've never had that happen before. That's so weird. I might have to get another 3-hour long playlist. But, oh, I'm dropping things now. But, yeah. We will continue Night in the Woods next time. But because of how I was feeling in terms of, like, coming back all the way from London to my home, because I had to get multiple trains, I mentally could not play a game. Even though Night in the Woods is a relatively simplistic game in terms of like combat and everything else, because there's no combat and that. With the heavy subject matter that Night in the Woods has, I could not bring myself to read all that. But I'm serious, Deadman, did it not actually say just chatting in the category? Does it actually say Night in the Woods still? Because I did change it. That's got me worried. Did people actually genuinely thought it was going to be Night in the Woods? Oops. Apologies if people genuinely thought that, because I 100% did not try to clickbait you or anything. Sue them. You're the prosecutor. I could have said oh my god. For the last time, I do not have a law degree. Fair. That's what they all say. Oh my god, you two are just gonna keep fighting in chat, aren't you? I'm gonna see Discord chats between you two, and it's just gonna be nothing but. It says Night in the Woods up until a while ago on my end, but then sometimes Twitch doesn't change the category unless you refresh the page. Huh. That is really weird, because I did actually change the category, like, when I started streaming. Huh. Okay. I will put it down to Twitch just being Twitch. I do not understand that at all. That is such a weird thing. But then again, Twitch has always been a very weird thing lately. When in doubt, blame Twitch. Shoot the messenger. I'm going to be putting my music tastes on the server. Go ahead. I like learning about new things about my friends. Especially on my Twitch channel. Not Twitch, Discord channel. But rest assured, all those that don't have access yet, the server will be made public sooner than you think. Again, just iron out the woodworks. We shall see, Ray. Or chop the head off like Aragon. Oh. What? Why would you do that? Yeah, anyone can join. The Discord channel is literally made for those that watch my YouTube videos and Twitch streams. So yes, it will be made public soon. Like I said, the packing up to leave. Don't do that. Out of a lot of people that'll be joining, Ray, you've got a quite high rank. But essentially, the server is just being having a few people join just to iron out the woodworks and stuff like that. Aragon was angry. Yeah, I know he was angry. But don't chop my head off. He's shy with strangers. Well, don't worry, Ray. I know you're shy, but don't worry. It's literally just a community, a little community Discord channel, and I will just say this for everyone who might join, who is in the stream still. There is regular chats area, but there are chat areas that only certain people can enter. So it will literally just be me, admins, or me, some close friends, and that's it. The regulars, not like I was going to say normal people, like the people who are genuinely watching me for other things and that, will just have access to like general chat and stuff like that. They will have no access to various other areas except for people who have permission. When in doubt, just vibe. That's some good advice, Cypher. 100%. Well, yeah, the mouth of Sauron for yeah, he did. I'm beginning to think I should re-watch or reread Lord of the Rings at some point. But nah, it will be made public at some point. But for now, it is literally a safe haven for friends. And until that time, it just needs to be it just needs some TLC. Oh, like I said, Ray, you only want, if you want to join like the general chat and that, you don't have to. There are literal areas in my Discord where people can just vibe in private chats. So you don't have to talk to people if you're 100% unsure. There is literally no rush or any push to like put you in a situation you're uncomfortable with, okay? And I will say this, Ray. If you ever feel uncomfortable, just say, okay? I want my Discord to be warm and welcome to everyone. But anyway, before we get too serious in the chat, but yeah, I'm very happy to like sort out the Discord with my close chums at some point to like make it a bit more friendly and a bit more user friendly and stuff like that. Which is why I'm saying it's got some teething issues. So I just want to make sure everything is all right until I make it public. But until then, it is closed off for now. But for now, I think that's the end. Any art today, or is it just a free? Yeah, it's essentially there's no art showing on tonight's stream, Ray. It is essentially just me catching up with guys because I could, but just mentally not able to do my usual sort of routine on tonight's streams. But if you do have any artwork that you want to show me, please let me know. I'm very happy to still show it. But if there's no artwork to show on stream, I'm very happy to just kind of call it. And I wonder, is there anyone that I can read? I wonder if I can raid while multi-streaming. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm fine with no art showing today. Today was nice seeing you all. Yeah, it's always nice. Like I said on YouTube, it was... Yeah, no, it's 100% nice just seeing you guys and just being able to chat. Chatting on stream just makes it feel a bit more a bit more personal and just kind of... It's that kind of chillax, sorry. I just apologize if people did get confused with the Night in the Woods category. That is 100%... That is 100% Twitch's fault. So I do apologize. I keep accidentally joining voice chats thinking they're normal channels. Oh, bless you. I remember you say sometimes you do that. But don't worry. No one's gonna judge you if that happens because mistakes do happen, Ray. 100%. So don't ever feel bad. Because I've joined chats by accident. I've 100% done that. You're not the only one, Ray. Hell, I've even had moments where I've genuinely kind of just joined a chat and just went, why am I here? I thought I was trying to type. I've legit done that. Huh. Looks like no one I know is... Oh, that's a shame. Judges severely. Now, you're... Be nice. Yeah. Nah. I think we'll leave the raid for another time. But in the meantime, however... Thank you all so much for joining on tonight's stream. I just apologize for the confusion again. And thank you all so much for just humoring, sit down to just type / chat and everything. You don't have a javel. Oh my god. Here we go again. I really should just make a chat box for you two. Just duke it out between the two of you. Thanks for the stream today. No problem, Ray. Thank you so much for joining. The rain for another time, but the rain will come in soon. No problem. You take... Sorry, I'm just enjoying you two having this. It's so fun. But yes, thank you so much. Take care all. Feel free to decompress after the call. Oh, don't worry. Me and Tina are going to probably drop like flies tonight. I'm hoping we get some good night's sleep. But yes, thank you all so much for joining tonight's stream. It's always nice to see some familiar faces. That does it. I'm making an argue channel for you two. Oh my god. But yeah, no, thank you so much, all of you. And it's always lovely to see some familiar faces in the chat, whether it be on Twitch or the other channel. There you go. You take care, guys. Thanks again. And next week, we will be continuing Night in the Woods and go from there. But yeah, thank you all so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, good evening, and good morning. Take care, guys.